Hello everybody and welcome to Primordia. I don't fully know what this game is. From what I gather, it's a point and click, I hope pixelated, game where you're a robot. I just saw it while browsing Steam and figured, this looks fine. That don't look too good. Well, this isn't my house. It just turns around and leaves.
Almost there. One more setting.
I'm having a bit of dust.
And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
Let's go. Just stands. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna say
There's no time for that.
What? Who did you say that to? Yourself?
We need to get to engineering.
The pixels are at different resolutions, which is very less than savory to look at.
Boss?
It's Anakin.
Crispin, get behind me.
Your name is Crispin?
Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Oh, I thought his name
Stop
was Power.
right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. End credits. Oh no. He has her hovering D20. Whatever shall we do? Our Dungeons and Dragons games will never be the same without it. Don't worry, he'll be easy to find. We can tell by which ones have the different resolution.
Boss?
Yeah, no, I'm
Boss?
fine.
Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Ugh.
Do I just have a healing factor that's only
Oh,
triggered
you're
by my
okay.
full name?
What happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder, again. And then he left with our power core.
Assad.
Yep,
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble.
It also
But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on. I can't pick that up.
Gee, you don't say. Oh, it even has the whole, Oh, this reminded me of King's Quest, the old Sierra games. Those are the phrases that robot didn't use.
I can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now.
Just build another turbine then.
Nothing worth salvaging. can't just scoop it up.
Not with that attitude.
Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good.
I like how my first item in this game is putty.
A sturdy cable. There's no way I can reach that. It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit.
So I put that back on the generator and then we're good to go.
Futile.
Never mind then. At least the mechanics are solid. A legend lantern and a large lantern.
The hatch is unresponsive.
Is it supposed to be responsive? If so, what does it do? Oh, is it like I guess it's like a door?
Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Okay. What if I take the putty, then use the conduit to put those things together?
I doubt that will have any effect. The cable's far too long to be useful.
Oh, so I cut the cable. How many minutes to go? Data pouch. Probably should grab that.
I must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique.
Is that like the epic
Facade.
from...
Its memory got wiped. Easy enough to have the
Is
good
that
old
an
junk pile's
is that an
coordinates back in,
exclamation
though.
facade? Oh, so it's like a Pip-Boy.
The data pouch is registered to me.
Oh, so you can still go over this way. Alright, wasn't sure how much the whole him being low power.
It's 3 pieces of Gordium conduit.
Oh, you take that?
Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
Well, I can't wait to fix that, otherwise there wouldn't be any point.
It's locked tight.
Bit of the whole Chekhov's gun.
It's locked tight.
Who would have locked
It's just scrap.
Well, we kind of need scrap at the moment, don't we?
It's just scrap.
Hey, I have a question. What is this?
It's just scrap.
Alright, in this?
I picked it clean years ago.
Never mind. What is this?
It's just scrap.
And this?
It's just scrap.
And this?
It's just scrap.
And your robot pal?
It's just scrap.
Wow, that's really mean. Should be nicer. I guess that's all I needed from this area.
Better just to leave it alone.
Why?
There's nothing worth bothering with.
Alright, fair enough then. If I can use Crispin on...
Is that really the best idea you can come up with, boss?
Alright, you come up with something better. You freaking low-power robot. I'd be fine without you, but no. I need to find you power. Can't go find the power core because I need to get you some power. Captain Useful over here. How do I guess I could have... Back to the unique. Yeah, that, I think, is what that says.
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success.
What if we use the putty?
As much as I'd love to fix that leak someday, we have more important things to do. Plus, it would be a waste of the putty.
I feel like that's a pretty big thing to...
That's never going to work.
Oh. 3 conduits.
How would that even work? How would that even work? The cable's far too long to be useful. Not a bad idea, but it can't carry enough of a charge, and it isn't sticky enough to hold them in place.
Wait, I have an idea. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I have the idea of putting the hose in there and then carrying the charge that way, but...
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
I'll need at least 5 pieces to be able to build a conduit long enough to run the generator to the unique.
What if I use a hose? Cable, whatever. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Looking for more of these.
More Gordium conduit.
It is really well timed that I found that there, by the way. So, where's the other conduit?
I can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now.
Yeah. Is there any way we can fix the corroded one? Is the corroded one just gone to the ages now?
Not a bad idea, but it can't carry enough of a charge, and it isn't sticky enough to hold them in place.
What if I use Crispin on the generator?
Next time I tell you to fix the emergency generator, maybe you'll listen to me.
Next time I tell you that I can't fix the emergency generator without arms, maybe you'll listen to me.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Hey, Crispin, want a bath?
You sure are chipper, boss, given that we're slowly dying out here.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of asterisks with you.
This is no time for sitting around.
Is there a point in sitting? Do your legs ever hurt because you're a robot? What am I missing here? If I use the cable...
How would that even work? That's never going to work.
I mean, you could just like throw the cable and like knock him off that way. But okay, nah. That wouldn't work, I guess.
Now, I'm not a fancy engineer like you, boss, but it seems like the Unique isn't gonna fly without its tail on.
It's one of the Unique's turbines.
The big engine that couldn't.
How would that even work?
I don't know, that metal looks pretty jagged. You could cut the cable on that. What about you?
How would that even work?
Alright, cool.
Nothing worth salvaging.
Is that a gumball machine?
No, it's a robot's head.
Ah, I wanted a gumball.
You don't have a mouth. As far as I know. Scour the entire screen until I find what I need.
There's no way I can reach that.
Yeah. What about this one?
There's no way I can reach that.
I feel like you probably could, actually. Considering your arm length. And if not, you could, like, use the putty or throw Crispin up there. He can fly. You could, like, bump it over. That's too dark.
It's too...
What if I use this on the hatch?
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Well, I was thinking, like, if you could throw it down there, then, I don't know. What's gonna happen? You're already slowly dying. Like... How is this wood supporting you anyway? So I have putty, cable, 4 conduits, and a data pouch. It's not enough that I can just click on everything. No. I need 2 things to be able to click on everything.
An old captain's chair. I moved it here from navigation.
That's crazy talk.
Only a little sliver left before the moon wanes entirely.
Well, I'm glad we're not the only ones running out of power.
Same old moon.
Yeah, generally the moon stays pretty the same. And also, unlike that moon, we can't just spontaneously get more power because, oh wait, there's no power in the moon, it's just the sun. Ugh.
I can't just...
If I use the cable.
I don't want to get that dirty.
Why not? Putty.
The putty's sticky enough already.
I feel like grease would make it not sticky. I can't use the cable on the hose.
How would that even work?
I don't know, I guess it is cable, not another hose. But still. I just don't know what the cable's used for, because it says, oh, it needs to be shorter. Which, come on, you can just, like, tie it up or something. It probably would work, but, like, still. Just, it says that the cable needs to be shorter, so I'm looking for things to cut the cable on, but there's so much jagged metal. And also, you're a robot, you can probably pull it apart, but whatever. You need to make our robots not as strong, because...
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind. Crispin Horatio build, version 1. There'll be version 2 once I put some arms on him. He's my best and only friend.
Why did you say that like he wasn't over there?
So, what exactly do we need to fix the generator?
Some conduit and a new spark plug.
Okay. Well, I have almost all the conduits. I don't have the spark plug. Ratio null build. Oh, I see. So the way things work is that names are, like, last names are whoever built them. And since we don't know who built Horatio, he's null built. He is Horatio built because Horatio built him. That makes sense?
You know, boss, I spend hours looking through junk. Maybe you could spend a little more time in the junk pile yourself? Danger! Danger! Hey, boss, what about trying to open that lockbox I found earlier today? Maybe someone buried treasure in it.
I would love to,
How
but...
do you think a train wound up out here, boss?
Maybe they brought it here by boat.
Very funny.
So I'm gonna batter it with some cable somehow. I don't really know how to get this thing open.
Why?
Like tube? I was not informed that there was a tube here.
There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back
Of
there.
course there is. Why wouldn't there be?
I can't reach the
Oh, but I know it can. The cable.
cable, not a lasso.
What if I take the putty, put the
The
cable.
cable's far too long to be useful.
But if I put the putty on the cable, then I can grab the thing using the cable. Ah!
It's not sticky enough to help.
Okay, that's fair enough. if I use the conduits on it.
I doubt that will have any...
Yeah, fair enough. At least I have a vaguely better go. Crispin, hit it.
Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose. That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
Oh, okay. So now, if I putty these together,
Not a bad idea, but
never mind. I think I just slapped them onto the thing. Well, progress was made. Ish. So I'm gonna call this progress. I won't stop you, but I also won't agree with you.
I'll need to get a closer... It won't work until they're locked together.
With the putty. With cable.
It's a data cable, not a power cable.
Oh, that would have been actually a lot more useful to know.
Not a bad idea.
Ooh, what if I use them on the grease? Because the grease apparently is sticky.
All it would do is gum them up, not hold them together.
Never mind then. Isn't grease supposed to be slippery? Isn't that the point? When you grease something up, it becomes slippery, not stuck together. Whatever. And I thought I was making...
The hatch is unresponsive.
Well, then make it responsive.
I don't really want to try that.
Oh, what if I can get you down over to the hatch? Because you can fly. You won't need to see the ladder.
I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid. Boss, instead of digging through junk for hidden parts, why don't we dig through the unique for hidden tools?
Exactly what tool did you have in mind?
The plasma torch, boss. I'm sure we could find it if we looked hard enough.
I'm sure we could, since all I did was slide it somewhere down where you can't reach it.
If I can't reach it, why don't you tell me where it is?
No.
Why? If you know where it is and it's vital to your success, why won't you just say it? Idiot! You didn't give an excuse. No. Okay, well at least I know it's somewhere where you can't reach.
I wanted a gumball.
Nothing worth saying.
Couldn't even reach. It's also a matter of looking for something to click on. Wait, if it's somewhere that he couldn't reach, wouldn't it be up? Wait, where couldn't he reach? Because either it has to be narrow, because you can fly, right? Is there like a limit to your height? Because if so, that seems really poorly thought out. Crispin,
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
don't have hands? Oh, no, that actually did work. So that idea I had earlier.
No, I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges?
Well, that too.
So he can fly, so we know that it wouldn't be an out of reach thing.
That's way too big for me to
Yeah.
get, boss, and you know it.
Alright, fair enough. What is this lantern do? Oh, I know what to do with this. Alright, I just didn't think about the fact that he can fly. Yay! That makes this a lot easier.
It couldn't hurt to bring the gospel of man with us.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough.
Can't wait to trade that for something, because I see absolutely no other use for it at the moment.
I can't pick that up. Good old Crispin.
Can Crispin pick it up?
I'm not doing that until you build me some arms.
Fair enough.
So that's where you keep
Plasma
it.
torch.
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
Okay, so plasma torch seems helpful.
The controls for this hatch are unresponsive.
So is plasma torch like put things together, or?
Time for a little welding.
Okay, so they're metal. That would have been helpful. I thought they were like, I guess copper and
Wow,
metal.
that
but-
was easier than I thought it would be.
Achievement get. Okay, so now I've fused conduit. Can I use this plasma torch?
I'm trying to fix the unique, not destroy it.
Hey, fair enough.
Good thing there's still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming down here? We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb. I'm a floating bomb. Sweet.
That's actually a really good reaction. I'm a floating bomb! Wait. I'm a floating bomb. That's cool. Alright. So now that these are fused together, now all I need is the spark plug. What else can I use? Oh, I know what I can use the torch
Boss,
on.
are you ever gonna do anything about that oil
No.
leak?
Yes, after we recover our power core.
Now who's making excuses?
We go to the junkyard so we can plasma torch open that lockbox.
Let's see if this works.
Watch it just be the fuse that we need, and that's it. And then the plasma torch is out of plasma or something.
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it.
I would love to use that excuse in the real world. That was a human! You killed it! No, I recycled him. Just like wearing his bones as a necklace.
It's a reinforced steel.
Alright, that's fair enough, but I feel like plasma's pretty strong. Anyway, whatever, we got the things we needed. Also, we wouldn't have been stuck earlier, I forgot to mention this, because we still have the torch, and it's not that we couldn't use it out of it being impossible, we just didn't use it out of a case of just not wanting to.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our core.
Is that your name?
But just like that, problem solved.
The problem is not solved.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No. Which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station. So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay. In that case, can you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole, city of
And you know what? With that, I think we'll call it an episode. We made progress. We got the generator up and running, and we know what to do next. Find that iodine crystal, I think, and possibly find those blueprints. I'm not sure. So, we vaguely know what we're doing. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.